My responsibility and job title is actually Business Development Manager, so I'm actually going out onto farms, talking to beef finishers, explaining to them the advantages of blade farming, the advantages of working in a system, and I go out to them, talk to them, go through all those principles and then sell them weaned calves. Then what we then do is give them a forward price contract for the calves, so that give them a plan to work to, a bit of structure, and help work with them to actually get those calves coming back in as finished cattle and actually meeting the specification of our customer, who's the retailer and ultimately the consumer. And if we can get them working together, producing the quality of cattle that we're actually looking for, then there's a major advantages both for them and for us in terms of beef production.
So what are those main advantages to the farmers you're working with finishing your cattle?
The main advantages really would be that we're actually giving somebody a management plan to work to. We're saying to them that if they want to finish cattle and they want to work to the protocols and work to the plan that we're offering them, then we can give them a very good forward price at the other end. So we can actually give them something to work to. We can help them in terms of their budgeting by planning what they're doing, giving them an idea of what the cattle are going to come to at the other end. We can talk to them about what the calves are going to cost in the first place, and we can give them some structure. We can give them a plan to work to. We can supply them with good quality weaned calves. Those calves will be very high herd health status in the first place. We can give them a health certificate for those calves, DNA test them if we need to, BVD test them, and all those things are actually giving the finisher major advantages over buying cattle in the open market. And I suppose that the main advantage is that we're actually giving them a business plan to work to and a structure, and that's worth an awful lot of money when you're actually planning your beef production system.
So for for people taking up your business system, your finishing system, is it a difficult transition to make from whatever they've been doing before?
Not really. We've got people moving from the store cattle market into the weaned calf market, which is obviously a big change. But if they plan it and we work with them, it doesn't have to be a major hurdle for them. We're all about trying to work with people, helping them with their management of their cattle, and making it easy for them to come into the blade business. There's lots of opportunity for them there, and if they get it right, there's tremendous benefits. But we would work with them to do that.
And assuming they're tied to you for the sale of the finished cattle, does that take any freedom away from them, from the scope to play the market and all that sort of thing, or can you offer ways to counteract that?
But we're offering them a very good opportunity. We're not saying that the farm has to be exclusive to blade. We'd like it to be, but it doesn't have to be. So they have still got the opportunity to do their own thing. But generally speaking, when people have come along with us and got into the blade system, they found it suits them and have actually come to us for more cattle rather than gone away and done something different. So a bit of both, but there's more opportunity there for them if they want to do it.
In your presentation earlier, you were saying about the lessons Blade had learned since the start, particularly in the quality of calf that you begin the process with. Can you just outline the main points where you've been able to really sharpen up that quality of the starting point of the system?
I think the main thing that we've learned is that actually the quality of the calf that comes in terms of its weight for age and its health are so important for our calf rearers. We need that really good weight for age calf. It's no good somebody selling us an old calf that hasn't made the weight, because that won't go on and grow to the finisher. So we've looked at that. We're looking at breeding programs, improving the genetics. When we first started, perhaps we took Angus's we shouldn't have taken, but now we're actually looking at the genetics. We've increased our calf specification. We have a very clearly defined weight for age that we're looking for. We're looking for certain sires if possible. We're looking for high levels of colostrum for those cows at a young age, and all those things have improved the quality of the calf that we buy, and therefore the quality of the calf that we can sell as a weaned calf. So some big things, and we've learnt a lot about rearing calves and health and vaccination programs, and we're learning all the time. So we're trying to learn and improve what we do all the time.
On the health status of calves, often we all take the perspective of disease and disease prevention as opposed to the more positive performance improvement, lifelong performance, that sort of thing. What's Blade's attitude to disease protection or health prevention in the context of promoting good growth rates and good feed conversion and good overall performance and ultimately profitability?
Well, we're monitoring all our cows through the unit, not just in terms of live weight gain, but also in terms of health status. Working very closely with Zoetis to do that, and West Point Vets, and we're trying to improve the health status because we know that a healthy calf is going to do the job for our rearers, and if it does the job for our rearers, it'll do the job for our finishers. If we don't get that bit right, then we're on an uphill struggle. So we need to do that, and a healthy calf is a profitable calf for us, and also it's a very healthy calf for our finisher. So we're always looking to try and improve that and be very innovative in what we do.